Why'd you go to Carolina?
I had to. It was
Did
destined.
you?
Yeah, it was destined.
What
It
do you
was
mean?
destined. It was one of my Final Four. So my Final Four when I was coming out of school was Carolina, Temple, Villanova, and Georgetown.
Okay.
Villanova and Temple, I was supposed to go to Villanova actually.
Really?
Yeah, on a Philly Fab Five or Fab Four package deal, but
Who was
it
who was
was
in the package?
myself, Alvin Williams, who played in the league, um, Jason Lawson, who played in the league, my buddy Tyrone Weeks, who was an All-American. So it was Alvin was a 6'4" point guard, and then the rest was bigs. My man Ty, he was a 6'7" rebounding machine, and then Jason Lawson, he was a Tim Duncan of high school. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He big fundamental. He had hell of footwork. It was hard to guard him, and yeah, we was all supposed to go to Villanova. So my
You're all
man,
Philly kid. Did y'all go
all
to
of
the
yep, all of us Philly kids. And
at
my
same high
man,
school? Different high school?
no,
Rivals?
different high school.
Oh, okay.
It was different high schools and rivals.
Okay.
So my man Al Williams went to Nova. Boom. My man Jay Lawson went to Nova. Boom. So we like, all right, so it's up to me and Ty. Go to sleep, wake up one morning. Next thing I hear, my man Ty Weeks went to UMass, Cal. Right? Boom. I said, damn. Well, shoot, that was my best friend when we was in high school. We always worked out together. I was like, well, shit. He went his way. I might as well go mine.
I feel like you're pointing the finger at Ty Weeks.
I mean, I am. It is his fault. You know what I'm saying? It is his fault.
So if he went to Villanova, you think you would have peer pressure? You would have just went to Villanova?
I might have. We might have folded because then that would have gave.
Well, clearly you would
3 out of 4.
You were just looking for an out.
Nah.
Ty Weeks gave you that
with
out.
It. Ty. It was Ty's fault. It's your fault. It was your fault. I know it was your fault, and you know it. And we all know. Reek know. Everybody know. But yeah, I'm glad I came to Carolina though because for the simple fact I had the opportunity to make a lot of lifelong friends, man. And I think everybody does that in college when you level-headed or you play some type of sports. You're always going to be connected with that school and everybody you play with for life.
So you played for Dean, right? Dean recruited you?
My man Dino. Yep, Dean Smith, probably the greatest college coach ever in my book.
What was that like?
Awesome. Coach Smith never cussed, never raised his voice, and he made you feel bad by just saying a couple words.
You clearly didn't feel bad.
Oh, shit. No, there's times he made you feel bad. Like, you just wanted to let him get the rebound, huh?
Just very sassy.
And just subtle. But it'd be true. You know what I'm saying? It'd be true. You'd be like, damn. Like, then, it make you feel like I let Coach down. But no, playing for Coach Smith, it was a blessing, man. It was a blessing. That's one of the greatest collegiate coaches. I think that's one, not only collegiate, just basketball, period. He was well respected on every level, high school, college, by his peers, and NBA coaches, GMs, and owners.
So was it him where that started, like the Carolina guys used to come back and run with the younger guys? Was that Dean Smith that started that?
From my knowledge, yes. Because that was one thing when I was there my freshman year, ones who came back consistent was Rick Fox came back, George Lynch came back, J.R. Reed came back, King Rice came back. We had a couple of guys from, Dean's early eras that came back, and it was us against them. It was always the Carolina guys who was going to school now against the veterans for maybe about the first 3-4 games. And then, depending on if the vets wanted to play some more or not.
Right.
If they didn't, then we mixed it up. But yeah, it came back, and it was like that for so long. I came back, Stackhouse came back, Jeff McGinnis came back. We all came back.
When does that still go on? Do you know?
From my knowledge, yeah. Guys still come back as far as with that coach, like Roy's guys still come back. Some of his dudes come back. He actually has some of his guys on the bench. Marcus Page, they just hired him over there. That was a good thing. Sean May, so everybody is always like, yo, it's that brotherhood. That's what keeps us going because it's almost like a fraternity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever you might need something down the road. Say if I'm a coach at Hackensack State Community College University.
Shout out to Hackensack.
And you hit me like, yo, I'm down and out. I got the space. Yo, come on. With no question. And that's how Coach Smith was. Ooh, OG. You hear me?
Yeah.
OG. Coach, and you can ask like a majority of Carolina coaches that's veterans, Coach Smith will hit you like, yo, I have a guy that I'm going to send to you. I need him to be on your team and let me know how everything goes. End the conversation.
That's all that need to be said.
And somehow, some way, guess what you better do? I don't care if he got to be the 16th man on the roster.
He's gonna be there.
He gonna
in some capacity.
He gonna be. That's how Coach Smith was. It was that OG in him, and that's what kept the brotherhood going. As far as on that next level, Carolina guys looking out for Carolina guys. I want to say it's either us or y'all that has the most NBA championships. As far as like, just looking back, going through history, you can even go maybe let's say the last like 50 years, you know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, it's between us, but it's completing that mystique about our schools.